Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. In my last videos I removed the grille from my 2006 Maserati Quattroporte M139 and I fixed the fasteners that secure the mesh to the frame. I put links to those videos and my Maserati video playlist in the description below. In today's video I'm repairing the threaded studs on the Trident badge. To buy a new badge in the UK is around £125 including delivery. There are a couple of different part numbers, one with red lines here and one that's all chrome like this one. Part numbers for both I put in the description below. So when I first bought the car I noticed the previous owner had used a tie wrap to secure the Trident to the grille. After removing the tie wrap and the Trident, only two of the studs remained, which meant there was nothing other than the tie wrap securing the Trident and the backing plate to the mesh of the grille. Here you can see where the threaded studs fit, and here you can see the curvature of the Trident and the backing plate. There are two sizes of threaded stud, red which is M3 and blue which is M4. Here you can see the original 3mm and 4mm studs. I measured the original studs and both were 15mm in length. I'm using M3 and M4 threaded rods, M3 and M4 nuts and Araldite Rapid, which is a very fast setting two-part epoxy glue. Because it dries so quickly you have to make sure that you've done your preparation and you're ready to go before you mix in the glue. I've used this glue for similar stud repairs, including most recently the body kit studs on my Ford Escort RS Turbo. After measuring the threaded rod, I cut two pieces of M3 and M4, 15mm in length using a hacksaw. Afterwards I used a metal file to tidy the end, and before I went any further I made sure the nut could thread onto the rod. Using a couple of drill bits I tidied up and keyed the holes in which the studs are fitted. I then used some alcohol to clean and degrease the Trident badge. Squeezing out enough Araldite for all four studs, I then mixed the two parts together. With only a few minutes of work time, I placed the glue in each of the holes and on the end of each stud. After inserting the studs, I then spread the glue around the base of the threads and onto the Trident badge. To ensure the studs were aligned with the holes in the back plate, I used a spacer before placing the back plate back on top. The spacer was used to stop the back plate from touching any of the excess glue. I then left the glue to set overnight. Whilst the glue and studs were setting, I turned my attention to the back plate, which as you can see here is a bit rusty. I left the back plate soaking in paint stripper overnight and the next day used a stiff brush to remove the paint. After cleaning it, I used a wire brush to clean it up. I then degreased it and placed it in an oven to dry. Using etch primer, I painted the back plate and left it to dry for the recommended minimum of 24 hours. Once dry, I top coated using fast drying satin black acrylic paint, and after a few hours it was dry, so I refitted the back plate and the Trident to the car using nylock nuts and washers. I recommend when tightening the nuts to do it evenly rather than fully tightening one by one, and this is because although the back plate and Trident are curved, it didn't meet the mesh of the grille on my car, so it avoided putting excess force on some of the studs. And here's the finished result. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, comments much appreciated. If you like the video, I'll be really grateful if you can give it a thumbs up. Lots more videos coming up soon, so if you want to see more then please subscribe and click on the notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you next time.